Right, so as you saw in lesson 1, we were going over air dribbles. So today I'm going to be doing an easier mechanic to learn, but I'd say even more useful than the air dribble, especially in competitive games and just higher ranked gameplay in general. This mechanic you will see probably every pro player in Rocket League use, or have used, 100%. This is what people call the half flip. I'd say this is one of the most key mechanics to leveling up in Rocket League and ranking up, as it's such an easy mechanic to learn, but once you've learnt it, you will benefit from it in a lot of situations that you get put into in a game. So for the half flip, this is what a half flip will look like. Just that. So all this is a backflip, and then halfway through your backflip, hold air roll and point your analog stick up. That's all it is, right there. And as easy as it looks, in a lot of situations it will help. So for one situation that could happen in game, just so everyone can understand why it'd be useful. Say I've got the ball here and there's someone in defence. Say if I'm shooting it like this, right, and you're here, all you have to do then is half flip it out, and then you've got possession of the ball to then take it away. So that's why I'd say a half flip's like a really big mechanic to learn in Rocket League, especially for like comp games. Because say someone's got a shot on you here, so let's say for example this, I'm tracking back, he's got a shot, he shoots, I can just half flip out there, and then I've got possession of the ball, and then he's probably still here, and he'd probably maybe drift to get back, and by the time he's even thought about turning round, you already got a shooting opportunity. So it is just like a way quicker way to recover, and you'll find yourself doing it in a lot of situations, I can guarantee it. So for this shot, there's I'd say 3 or 4 basic steps that if you can't do these individually, you won't be able to half flip, so I'll pay close attention to everything I say here. So step 1 will be the backflip. So for this, all you do is literally double tap A or X, depending on what console you're on, and then as you tap it once, you want to lean back halfway. So as the top of your car's pointing the roof, you just want to press A again and lean back. So once you can do that, double tap and lean back, that's all it is. So practice that for like 2 minutes just to make sure you've got it. Replay the video if you need to understand what was happening again. So it's literally just a double backflip, just a backflip. And once you've got that nailed, and you can do that every time without messing up, just that. Then what you want to do, this is probably the most important step because this is where the half flip actually comes into play. You want to, the bottom of your car is like that, facing the roof, you want to air roll. So if I jump up and air roll now, I'm facing that way. So that's all a half flip is. You can practice this without a flip, so you can just jump, lean back and hold air roll, and you'll just be facing the right way. That's a half flip, right there. So practice that. You want to press A or X to go into the air, lean back and hold air roll, and you'll feel it straight away, the movement. So practice that for like 2 minutes, and when you can do that, try and add that into the backflip. So you want to backflip, as you backflip you want to hold air roll, so it won't do nothing yet because you're not pulling up. So you pull down to get the backflip, and then halfway through that, you hold air roll and pull up, like that. So it's backflip normally, backflip air roll, and backflip and pull up the analog stick. And that's all it is. And then you can do it left or right air roll depending on your air roll bind. I prefer left personally, but it's vice versa for each one, exact same mechanic. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, so one of the big mistakes I see when people are doing this is they'll accidentally point the analog stick to the top left instead of up. So it's only a small adjustment that you have to make, but the difference, you'll be able to see the difference here. This is pointing it up to do the half flip, perfect, straight out. That's exactly what you're after, right there. And you can have boost and just perfect that motion right there. Or you point it top left, which doesn't even seem like it's hard to do. It's not hard to do at all, it's a common mistake. But this is what happens. So you can't level your car out when you point it top left properly. It does like a weird spin. You want it straight like that, a bit delayed maybe, not this. Because imagine someone's shooting on me and the ball's here, the ball's coming like that, you want to half flip into the ball like that and get it back that way. Whereas if you're doing it like this, if you're going to do the up, like diagonal one, it's going to be very hard for you to hit the ball because it's putting a delay on your flick, basically. So if I do it again, try and do that. It can get you a good first touch, but it's not really what you're after for the mechanic that you're trying to learn here. So half flip, and then you can even do a frontwards half flip as well, which is just the exact same but opposite. So as you front flip, pull the analog stick down, do a front flip, pull the analog stick down and air roll, hold air roll down, analog stick forward then down. So it's just the complete opposite. But yeah, I'd say for a half flip, that's probably the base of the shot. And then you can obviously, that's not me perfecting it, that's just showing you the base mechanic, and then obviously in games you are going to become 2 times as quick instantly, you'll notice. Because what you've got to think is this is a half flip, and this is circling. You can just see the difference from the first boost pad to the second. In one flip. If I'm here now, I've got to do that, and then get there. I'm already at the ball now. So I'd say a half flip is something you really do need to learn, and I hope this video can help you achieve the half flip that you've been looking for. Thank you for watching.